Changed my hair. Big shock. So if you can't tell by the title or like my little joke at the beginning of the video, this is going to be a little bit more of a touchy subject video. I've tried to put them in order of like least touchy to most touchy with like timestamps. So if you feel uncomfortable at any point, skip to the next one. And if you don't feel comfortable at any point, catch you next time. I'll just you don't need to watch this one, I promise. You're not missing out on anything. Why does TikTok hate women? If you're a woman, especially a young one, teenage girl on TikTok, you've probably seen any of what I'm about to talk about today because they're so absurdly popular. And it always has been, but let's just TikTok is really bad. There's good on TikTok. I've seen some funny things. I've posted some funny things. Go follow my TikTok. But also, what is this?
No, like, you don't understand. I need a little bit of filler because I have a double lip line. Yeah, no, a double lip line. How do you not see it? How do you not see it? It's literally so huge. You can see my double lip line. Oh my god, literally no, delete this picture. Delete it. You can see my nasolabial folds. You can see my nasolabial folds in this picture. No, I literally got bangs because you can see the lines on my forehead. See? See? Look how bad they are. No, ready? Watch. Ugh! No, I have to return the dress. I have to return the dress. Because it gives me fucking hip dips. You know, like, hip dips? It's disgusting. No woman should have them. Ugh! It's just my cortisol face. How am I supposed to go in public with cortisol face? I look disgusting. No, yeah, I'm just a classic case of bad facial features, bad facial harmony. You know, at least maybe if I had bad features but good harmony, I'd be okay. But like, I think it's just bad overall with the cortisol face, especially too. Like, there's no escaping that.
If you've been on TikTok recently, you've probably heard people say legging legs, septum arms, iPhone face. What does that mean? Nothing. Let's go through some of these things real quick. Legging legs, American Girl doll legs. I actually don't know what American Girl doll legs are. I had a friend and they were like, you should talk about American Girl doll legs. I was like, what does that mean? Neither of us knew. Should I search it up? Let's search it up. Oh, okay. So like legs. Now, as someone who's a teenage girl, I am the direct audience for these types of things. I see them everywhere. It kind of works on me sometimes, not even gonna lie. And then I realize no one's looking at you going, ugh, she doesn't have legging legs. Ugh. So I was scrolling, I was searching all this stuff up, getting blocked a ton of times because TikTok is making an effort to like, hey guys, let's not promote this kind of stuff on our platform. Doesn't work. I still found a way around it, but so I was scrolling and I see this lady. I'm like, oh, I wonder if she's gonna say anything like, don't listen to him. You're all beautiful. No.
I don't know if it's Gen Z or Gen Alpha that's doing this, but I want y'all to know that you have not had an original thought yet. That is the thigh gap. Legging legs is the thigh gap. Mind it.
Good job. Oh, sorry. An insecurity that's been pushed on women for years is just being relabeled. Where'd you get it from, huh? Why does it matter? Hey, why does it matter? Before you were insecure about that, we were insecure about that. Have you listened to yourself talk, maybe? So, why do these insecurities exist? Why do legging legs versus American Girl doll legs, iPhone face, the different types of pretty deer, cat, whatever else pretty, honestly. Why does this exist? It is a very simple concept to make you insecure. That's the whole reason. They can say, no, it's to define people who have them, but no, it's not. Tell me something. Have you ever like gone outside to a restaurant, to school, anywhere, and looked at someone and went, look at her hip dips. Oh, okay, she may be TikTok pretty, but she's not Instagram pretty. Have you ever done that? If you have, what? But if I'm gonna take the assumption that you haven't done that. These beauty standards, these types of beauty all exist online. There's people out there who fit these standards, not fully, but if we constantly sit there and compare ourselves to these people who fit these standards, and then all of us who don't are gonna be insecure. And let's say you have the perfect legging legs, but septum arms. Still don't know what that means, but septum arms? No, what? If we build all these beauty standards where you can have legging legs, but look at her hip dips. Yes, she's Instagram pretty, but look at her arms. No one's ever gonna look good enough. We can't constantly be going, but have you seen her? Wait, I'm running out of insecurities, you guys. I don't. Ugh. There are gonna be people with the features you want. I've seen it. I've seen it from my own point of view before. It doesn't feel good going, man, they have my dream face, dude. Oh my god, the things I would do for that face card. There's it's a lose-lose to just sit there and think, man, what could have been? While someone else is looking at you and thinking that exact same thing. If you're out there, I hold on. I don't I don't often wear leggings, but right now I have to for the musical I'm in, and I don't wear pants that hug my legs because I suffer from leg insecurity. But it's a thing where you have to, you know? What's up? Welcome. You come around here often? What am I doing? We can sit here and we can villainize not having the perfect legs or a thigh gap. Thigh gaps exist. I don't know why I put quotations. Not having American Girl doll legs or hip dips or iPhone face. We could, or we could not, because none of this mattered. Like how many years ago? The beauty standards for women have been around for a while. People will say we're getting better, but how much better can we be if we're constantly making up new insecurities for young girls to look at themselves and go, I don't know. Sure, we've gotten somewhere, but we're also like reversing. What are we doing, you guys? Where are we? What's happening, huh? Speaking of reversing, let's talk about anti-aging. What the hell?
Guys, why does Gen Z look so much older than their age?
My favorite anti-aging food?
There's some things that I do to slow down the aging process as a 14-year-old.
TikTok is villainizing the concept of aging. Again, with beauty standards, the fear of aging has been around for forever. It has always been a don't make sure you don't look too old, ladies. Not men for some reason, but well, there's this overall expectation of men to get better with age. Ooh, he's aging so good. There's this like, ooh, you better make sure you stay young forever. Don't want a man to think you're repulsive and old. Sorry for aging, I guess. I don't know. And the worst part about this is that most the anti-aging community on TikTok is children. Not even just teens, children. Children are sitting here being like, here's my anti-aging routine. Don't believe me? Here's a 14-year-old saying that exact thing.
Here's some things that I do to slow down the aging process as a 14-year-old. I started doing most of these things at 12. Number 1, I take 2 apple cider vinegar pills. I do this twice a day. Number 2, I use a retinol twice a day. And one of my favorite tips is I get my body lotion and put a little bit in that and then apply it to my body as usual. It's actually so good for you. Next is I love Korean skincare and I do 2 face masks a day. I always use the leftover essence all over my body. I leave this face mask on for around 10 minutes. Never forget to do skincare on your neck because that's one of the main things that ages. Next, I would always recommend a sunscreen with usually an SPF above 50. I use 3 fingers worth before my makeup. It doesn't matter if I'm just going to school, I always do this. Next, I always have green tea in the morning. Green tea is great for slowing down the anti-aging process and it's super anti-inflammatory and it also tastes super good. I always add a spoonful of raw honey to it because that's also an anti-inflammatory. And the next thing I do, and probably the most crazy, is whenever I'm going on a long road trip, I always tape up a piece of construction paper. This blocks most of the UV rays. And last but not least, I always sleep with a satin pillowcase. Bye, hotties!
So, girl, you're like fresh out of the womb. I can't even say that. She's only like 3 years younger than me. You'll see girls like fresh out of the womb being like, and here's my skincare anti-aging tutorial. You haven't aged. You're like 7, dog. Calm down. At what point in the anti-aging process is it like pro-aging? Like, at what point are you doing anti-aging so young it's doing damage to your face? And before I get the comments, skincare is important for teenagers. Plenty of teenagers have a skincare routine. Plenty of teenagers go through skin problems and need to take care of that. That's not what I'm referring to here. That girl specifically said anti-aging and that she's been doing it since like what, 12? You're not even a teen yet, dude. What are you doing? These Sephora kids who are coming in and flooding the makeup aisles, what is promoting them to buy anti-aging stuff instead of, you know, makeup? As a kid, I would do a lot of makeup, especially around like when I was 12. I'd just sit in my room and do different makeup looks. So in my mind, why not just do makeup? And I know why. I think we know why. They aren't going online and seeing the beauty idols that they look up to and going, wow, look at the makeup they're doing. They put so much effort into it, because the beauty standard right now isn't putting effort into makeup. It's putting effort into looking like you're wearing less makeup. It's the glass skin, radiant glow, no makeup look trend. That's what's causing it. Right now, the main makeup trend is to have glowing and natural skin with just your skincare. So these girls don't see them applying their foundation or doing their contour. They see the perfect skin with just like a little bit of eyeliner and lipstick and they go, I want that. But you already have the perfect skin. Because they're children. No aging has been done, so you don't need to do the skincare, you know? Also, the anti-aging, like, adults, hey gang, let's talk about that, like, red mask thing. What does that do? Can you tell me? Can you tell me what it does? I can tell you.
I tested it, and masks are the worst way to do red light therapy by far. All of them are bad, their marketing is deceptive, and it would be impossible to ever make a good one. I'm going to tell you why and tell you the real evidence-based way to transform your skin with light therapy. Red light mask companies try hard to look evidence-based. This one claims to have dozens of published clinical trials. But if you go to the studies, their actual peer-reviewed ones, they don't use their masks at all. They use the medical light panels they also manufacture. They don't use masks because LED light therapy requires an extreme amount of light, and extremely bright LEDs become too hot to be so close to your face. So they use LEDs that are grossly underpowered and then deceive people into thinking they're putting out way more light than they really are. For example, this popular mask claims to be giving you 30 milliwatts per centimeter squared. And directly over the LEDs, I measured 14 milliwatts per centimeter squared, which is close enough, I guess. The real deception is that you only get this where your skin is touching the LED directly. But the LEDs only cover a tiny fraction of the mask. And in the space between the LEDs, there's less than 1 milliwatt per centimeter squared. squared. They're doing dose calculations based on a lie. They're calculating the dose as if the light directly above an LED is coming off the entire mask, but it's not. They say they're giving you this when they're actually giving you this. In fact, if I take a general average of the whole surface, I get a pathetic 2 milliwatts per centimeter squared.
Video's a lot longer than that, but that's the general gist. If you want to see the full video, link in description. So what does the mask do? Virtually nothing. It's a real concept. The idea is real. It's a real thing you can go get done. But the mask aren't real. So instead of paying however much to go get this procedure done, you could just buy a mask for this much and just have it at home 24/7. Except for this one works and this one doesn't. And I'm sure a good portion of the time it's just a placebo, I just started this mask. Look how much glowier my skin has gotten. When it's like no difference. They just started using the mask. That happens all the time. You know those earwax candles where it's like melt this candle in this ear and it'll take the wax out, and it just doesn't. It just doesn't do that at all. Actually, it does. It does the opposite. It just puts wax into your ear. Dude, now I don't know how much I can say on the fear of anti-aging, because I'm one of the people it has affected at such a young age. I'm showing this video and recording this video because I'm one of the people it worked on. I'm sitting here, I can laugh and goof on these kids, but I have been affected by the fear of aging at a young age. I don't have an in-depth skincare routine or anything like that, but at the time of recording this, oh my god, pushed off recording this to past midnight, so by the time of recording this, tomorrow is my 18th birthday. Woo, okay, exciting, right? No! Since middle school, like what, 11, 12, turning 18 has been my biggest fear. Like my biggest fear. A good portion of a life I can remember has been me fearing the day that is now tomorrow. That's so crazy. And now what? I can sit here and I can record a little video to cope, I guess. But there's nothing you can do. I've had plenty of people around me that turned 18. My roommate, who's right next door, turned 18 last month. And they're all like, no, it doesn't change that much. Don't even worry. But like, they haven't dreaded it for years and years. If all goes to plan, this should be uploaded on my birthday. Probably late into my birthday because I'm waiting till the day before to record this. Typical me. So if you want to know how I'm feeling after the most dreaded day of my whole life, join that Discord. That's right, shameless plug. While scrolling through these topics, I found this quote by Kate Bear? Kate Bearer? Kate Bearer? Bear. It reads, how the dead must cringe at our resistance to look as if we've lived. Yeah. In the end, would you rather live a life of fear of the inevitable and spend all this time and money to reverse it? Or just like live? Don't get me wrong, I suffer from major anxiety. I get the fact that you can't really just ignore it. But if you find yourself doom stressing about it, find someone you know and go, hey, distract me for a little bit. And then just wait till you forget. Don't have anyone you know because it's 3 in the morning and none of your friends are awake. Watch my videos. I don't know. Watch your favorite YouTuber. Or watch Gunner TV. I love him. I love me some Gunner TV. Curtis Connor, Frankie Frogbait. Who else do you guys most definitely watch because you're on my channel? All these great YouTubers. I'm sure a lot of you have Markiplier as a comfort YouTuber. Go watch them. If you can't stop stressing about it, then don't sit there at 3 in the morning when you have school and a test the next day and just doom stress. Turn on Genshin Impact or The Sims. Turn on your favorite YouTuber and just blank. Just blank out. It's easy to say because I blank out pretty quickly. That's how I forgot to record until midnight. But another quick side note, it's probably harder now to stop worrying about the future because of recent political events. Ugh. Hey, isn't it so funny? I turned 18 how many days? 10 days after the election? I could have, you know? Just try not to worry too much. There's only so much we as people can do individually. So just it's 3 in the morning. Lie down. It's gonna be fine, you know? It's nothing that can't wait another day to worry about. So this is the part of the video I'm sure a lot of you will have to skip, and I do not blame you at all. I was watching a video and they brought up this topic, I'd have to skip, but I can talk about it. Weird difference, but I can't hear someone talk about it, but oh boy, can I go on a rant. TikTok is directly and indirectly promoting eating disorders. The directly is pretty obvious. You can go on there and go, wow, but the indirectly, I want to just touch on, because maybe I'm just sensitive and recovering, or maybe we should just stop for a second, think about what's happening. The trends saying big back, I just skipped breakfast, I just ate a grape, good luck finding my waist. If you see a speck float by, it's me. The constant body checking or morning skinny. Guys, some of these things are jokes. The two things that I mentioned at the start, those things are jokes. But there's a point where a joke can actually start hurting people. There's plenty of people in my friend group who I can sit there and I can make these types of jokes with, and I can know it's not affecting them. I can know because we've sat down and gone, what are we doing? What are we comfortable with? What's happening? Of course, I've had friends who haven't asked me about things like this, and I've had to sit down and go, hold on, let's not do this today, actually. Those last two, though, why? Those are the more direct types. The you know that one girl was like, can we stop saying everything skinny people do is body checking? And then she sits there and she's body checking. I am all for body positivity. I'd be an idiot not to be. But there's a difference between being confident in your own body and shaming people for them not having your body. Which is where Liv Schmidt comes in. You could say she's just teaching girls how to diet themselves and teaching girls how to lose weight, but she's not. She's teaching girls how to develop an eating disorder.
Come with me to get a low-calorie birthday sweet treat that isn't worth a bazillion calories, but still tastes amazing. I found the cutest, tiniest, miniest little birthday cakes. All the cakes are meringue based and the frosting is made out of whipped cream, so they're between 85 calories and 105 calories. It's also the perfect portion. I'm not the biggest birthday cake person, so I was super excited that I found these. They are amazing. I got speculoos white chocolate, regular chocolate, caramel, praline. The flavors are so amazing. And like I said, you can have the whole entire thing for 85 calories or 100 calories. I love sweet treats that I can have every night that aren't worth a million calories. We'll be going every day until further notice. Bye.
I've had 2 separate Twitter accounts end up on ED Twitter, so I know this is not the worst it can be. doesn't change a thing. Liv Schmidt and a bunch of these other girls have built a platform off of promoting eating disorders without saying that's what they're doing. They're saying they're helping with weight loss and dieting, but that's not what you're doing, though. There is a I don't want to say fine line, but there's definitely a line between healthy dieting and whatever you guys are doing right now. Especially that one girl that just yells into her camera constantly, saying just horrible things.
I was like, I don't want to work out. And then I was like, well, you look like you fucking need it. Oink, oink, bitch. It's not self-love summer until it's skinny summer. And then I was like, oh, can't I just skip a day? And I was like, oh, then you can just stay fat then. And then I was like, oh, well, I already love myself the way I am. And then I was like, okay, you little fucking lazy land whale bitch.
It may be directed to herself, but she's uploading it onto TikTok where young girls are gonna be like, oh my god, I do need to lose weight. And it's always the girls that don't need to. It's the promotion to young girls, that the ideology of like, it's okay to not eat now. Think about being morning skinny later. Hey, what about that famous Kate Moss quote? The nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. Can you shut up? Can you please shut up? Like, for once, maybe? This proves that we're not making progress. Because when a girl starts losing weight, no matter what size she is, it's looked up upon. It's praised. And you could walk into any public school. I don't know about private school. I've never gone to one, but any public school, and you can see these girls suffering. You could walk into a bathroom and hear them bragging about how long it's been since they ate, and the fact that they only eat an apple slice a day. This isn't healthy. Or when a creator known for being a plus size creator, known for being a plus size girly, starts losing weight, and everyone's like, she must be on Ozempic. Bad Baby was accused of being on Ozempic because she was losing weight. She has cancer. The reason she was losing weight was because of her treatment for her cancer, and she had to come out and be like, guys, I'm not an Ozempic user. I have cancer. That's crazy. That's crazy that there's this forced view of losing weight and starving yourself, but the second people show the signs they're an Ozempic user, oh, they must be on the medicine. Who cares? I've been on quite a few medicines, not all of them for weight loss, but they've had that side effect. Why does it matter? Why does it matter if you put in the effort or if you pay some money to help it make it easier? Because that's the thing about losing weight, is unless you want to do it in an unhealthy way and kill your organs, you have to make it easier. It's not such a simple thing for everyone, because everyone's bodies are different. You could eat the most healthy things 24/7, go dieting 24/7, work out every single day, and still not lose enough weight. So what's the crime in a weight loss medicine? Maybe not Ozempic, but there's plenty of other medicines out there. How are we gonna villainize not being morning skinny and then villainize people who are trying? You can't idolize the people who are saying, make sure you're not eating, make sure you only eat one thing a day, then go to Lizzo and be like, girl, what are you on Ozempic? And the worst part about this is it isn't new. Like everything we've talked about in this video, it is not new. I see all these traits not only in the people around me in my school, but my teachers, my doctor, my mother. These are all things that have been here for the women before us and will be here for the women after us if we don't start changing. You can't say we're getting better if we're still platforming people like Liz. Said the quiet part out loud. As the Barbie movie has stated, it is impossible to be a woman. There will always be new insecurities out there. There will always be fear of aging. There will always be fear of not being the perfect weight. And I fear it might not get better with the results of this recent election. Being a woman is hard. And I know men go through these struggles, so don't be typing in my comments right now like, what about the men part? I don't know about the men part. I wasn't raised a man. I don't know the societal pressures that are put on a man. On a man? On a man. I can tell you a good portion of the body standards for men aren't enforced by women, but instead are enforced by other men. The body standards for women are forced by both, as we can see from the examples that I show. Of course, men are going to be tough on women because men have always been tough on women. I don't want to see a single comment saying not all men, because obviously this video is a little darker and a little rantier. I don't know. If you like it, then tell me in the comments. I have a lot of opinions. I'm very opinionated. I can either continue these ranty type videos on this channel, or I can do what every YouTuber does and make a second channel that I never upload to. So your choice, you know. Here are my socials, and join the Discord again, please. I love the people in my Discord, you guys. It is so fun. Let me choose someone. Oh, I need to. Oh, hold on. Very important announcement. Casper in my Discord said mention me in the next video. Say Casper is the coolest person ever. Casper is the coolest person ever. And their cat, hold on. Her cat named Chai is a calico. That's me. She's the second coolest calico on the block. Casper's words, not mine. She's the best napper and the laziest cat ever. Here's some pictures of her. Look how cute she is. Oh my god. Join the Discord. We're fun, I swear. I'll start gaming with you guys at one point, I promise. As soon as I'm not super busy. Also, if you're 18 and you like watching streamers, I have a friend named Loser. He streams on Twitch, and sometimes I'm there. So if you want to see more of me and also see someone else, you can go watch that. Here's a clip of us pulling on Honkai Star Rail.
What's your pity at right now? Oh, well.
45.
Are you sure?
Yes. God damn it, no.
Oh. What if it's him? What if it's not?
Zippo. Zippo.
Wait, what kind of 5-star do you want if you lose your 50-50?
I want the healer girl.
The
like, dragon healer.
Bailu?
Yeah.
I want Himiko, so if you get Himiko, I'm gonna rip my hair out.
I already have Himiko.
I fucking hate you. Ah! Oh. Oh. Do you already have Wilt?
Double.
No, you fucking will.
That's it for this one, guys. Bye. I'm gonna start putting my rants after my buys, so it can be like a special little treat for you guys that stay behind. Speaking of like weird facial things, I've been told I have nun face. Like nun. For context, in musical theater, we're doing a show about nuns. So we have to wear the habits and stuff. And I had just the habit on today with my Radiohead shirt. And someone was like, you just make the perfect nun. What? No, your face is just perfect for being a nun. You should become a nun. I'm good. I'll sit this one out, actually. You guys have fun with that one. Okay, real bye. Bye!